the Star Spangled Banner.
Alrighty, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another night of On the Pole Racing here on Flinger Farm TV. We are here with the Friggy Diggy Racing Series, Arca Series, that is, from the Friggy Diggy Racing League, and we want to welcome a brand new sponsor to this league, the Admin Box. Please check them out. If you use the code down in the description, FDRL dash box, I believe it is. It's sitting down there in the description here tonight. Go and get 10% off of the next generation of admin box. I know I have one myself. It's version 2.0. They're coming out with a version 4.0 here in the next couple months that will actually show one to go, the one to go flag, green flag. It'll count you down on different things. So it's going to be an interesting box, to say the least, whenever it comes out. But tonight we got qualifying underway here for the Friggy Diggy Racing League Arca Series, and here you see the grid as it stands right now. We got the 77 of Travis Stroney out there in 6th place as it stands right now. McConnell out front with a 41.689. Now he gets passed by Josh Cole with, well, there goes Scruggs. Scruggs goes past them both with a 41.639. We'll see if we can get our scoreboard to do what I want it to here. Where's the scoreboard? Oh, come on now. There we go. There's what I'm looking for. So the best time tonight is currently sitting by Alex Tilley with a 41.562. Daniel Scruggs with a 41.639. Josh Cole with a 41.679. We got the Terry Fennell out on track. He's currently sitting in 15th position with a 42.181. Jaden Wicks coming out on track, I believe. Going to try to make his run tonight in that number 88 UPS painted machine, going back to the Dale Jarrett days. He works around 3 and 4 coming through the tri-oval. I'm sorry for some of you folks that like enjoying the booth here on Flinger Farm TV. We do not have our booth set up for tonight. Unfortunately, I'm a little under the weather and do not feel like putting my ugly mug shot on camera tonight. So please bear with me as I do my best to keep my voice going tonight, as my sinuses are draining. It's that time of year again. So just bear with me as I will do my best to run through everything tonight. and keep everybody informed. So Jaden Wicks in the 88 looks like he's coming across the stripe now and puts himself in the 12th place with a 41.942. We'll see if he improves on that time here on lap 2. Round through 3 and 4, coming around to the front stretch here. Off of 4 he comes. What's his split this time? Will he make a difference here on lap number 2? I'm going to say no, he does not. He ran a, oh yes he does, will. It's a 41.830, moves himself into 8th position. We have the 8 of Matthew Semple there on pit road. Danny Puddin, he's on pit road now, looking to see if he's coming out on track. Here he comes. He's going to make his 2 laps out here in that number 98 machine here this evening. Out through 3 and 4, coming over across the stripe. He's going to start his first lap now, I believe. Or his first lap was a 41.562 was his out lap. We come through 1 and 2. Now the backstretch. Currently in the green, going down through 3 and 4. Not really into that pink as that we come off of 4. Danny Puddin, where is he going to put his first lap? It's going to put him in the 16th position with a 42.169. Can he improve on that here in lap number 2? $41.562 or 41.943 moves him up into 13th place. Still a couple more, looks like ready to roll off. We got the likes of Matthew Semple, Nathan Peacock, and Christopher Pendle all trying to figure out if they're going to take the grid or going to make an attempt here in qualifying. Oh, we got about 4 minutes left here in practice, or I mean, not practice, but in qualifying if they run it all the way out. We'll have to see here if they run it all the way out or not. What the heck happened to my... That logo shouldn't even be on. Why is it on? Hide that sucker. Alrighty, so they did advance it. Hundred laps is the distance here tonight around Auto Club Speedway. Let's see if we can get our starting grid rolling here tonight. So on the grid so far tonight, we have Alex Tilley in first, Daniel Scruggs second, Josh Cole in third, Waylon McConnell there in fourth, Ryan Robertson there in fifth, Logan Spencer there in sixth, Isaac Brock there in seventh, Jaden Wicks in eighth, Travis Stroni's going to roll up in ninth, Brett Bray in 10th, Rick Schneider in 11th, Brendan Brody there in 12th, and 13th is Danny Saltzgaber. 14th, Joseph Thomas, Mike Schaefer there in 15th, Christopher Pugliese there in 16th, Harry Fennell in 17th, Jamin Stevens in 18th. Starting in 19th is going to be the number 9 of Chris Starnez, and 20th is Matthew Semple. In 21st, that's going to be the 94 of Christopher Pendle, and in 22nd, that's Nathan Peacock in the number 72. These drivers are getting ready to roll off of pit road here this evening. Waiting on a couple drivers to grid up. Looks like we're waiting on Waylon McConnell. There, our fourth place driver. See what taking him so long there in the pit area, in the garage area, to get everything situated for tonight. There he is. Finally got that car onto the grid. Little blinky blink from a couple drivers there on the grid. They're down and away, coming here out of the pit lanes. Everybody's sitting ready to roll. And they come rolling off, starting this race here this evening. Side by side, and they work through 3 and 4 this time by. We got the Burger King machine of Alex Tilley out there on that front row in that number 17. Pace truck pulls off. We are going to crank it up and get them sitting down here in the corner number 1. Everybody gets on that loud pedal and comes storming down into turn number 1. Looks like we got maybe 3 wide battles trying to form already as we head down into corner number 1. Put the 75 way up top. You could see here at Auto Club 3, 4, maybe 5 wide as some of these drivers work down the backstretch now side by side there for third place. That is the 75 of Waylon McConnell and Josh Cole at number 43. As now the 75 of Waylon McConnell shoots to the inside of the 14, Daniel Scruggs, taking over that second place. Squeezes up the track just a little bit. Now down here in the 3 and 4, coming out of 4. The 43 of Josh Cole is still hanging tough there. 3 wide, a little farther back. That looks to be, well, no. The 89 of Logan Spencer, 3 wide there with the orange car in the middle. Unsure whose Sunset Machine that is, as it does not have a number on it here on my end. That might be the number 4 of Brandon Brody in that Sunset Machine there on the outside lane as we come through 3 and 4 this time by. Alex Tilley still leading this one. There you see almost 3 wide for him. Back up, we got 3 wide out there towards the front for that second through 4th place, with the 75 of Waylon McConnell out front. Daniel Scruggs there behind him in the number 14. There behind the 75 now on the outside all by himself is the number 14 of Daniel Scruggs. Slide through 1 and 2 they go. And now back out here onto the backstretch. Little bit of movement out of the 14 of Scruggs as he comes down the backstretch. The 75 of Waylon McConnell still sitting there in second. Here comes the 43 of Josh Cole though to the inside of Daniel Scruggs as they work through 3 and 4. 3 wide with Daniel Scruggs in the middle. Waylon McConnell on the outside, not quite enough there as we're working on lap 3 of 100 here so far this evening. Side by side is the 43 and the 88 coming through 1 and 2. Dang it. Doing the best I can here, folks. My voice is not wanting to cooperate too well. Here we go. Single file all through the field. So far, here comes that Sunset Machine clear down on the bottom, going underneath Travis Stroney in the number 77. That is Brandon Brody on the bottom. That Sunset Machine trying to get around some of the traffic here in front of them. Josh Cole sitting there in 5th, trying to see if he can take 4th place away from Jaden Wicks, that number 88 UPS Machine, as he works along the bottom through 1 and 2, now onto the backstretch. Jaden Wicks there in 4th, that number 88. He's got company from Josh Cole as they come down into corner number 3. Last 5 out of 100 on the board right now. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the race so far as we got here on the pole from Figure Farm TV tonight. This is the Friggy Diggy Arca series. Couple sponsor shout outs. We got 1% Designs, and with 1% Designs, let me see if I can pull up one of the paint schemes here. We'll look at the 94 of Christopher Pendle. He is one driver running the 1% Design tonight, along with the trying to see who else has the number 9 of Chris Starnes, or Starnez, sorry. That is another 1% Designs wrap. So if you're looking for a wrap to be done, check out 1% Designs. If you're also looking for some other iRacing type of stuff, check out Keep Digging. I gotta do some more research into that to know exactly what it is, but whenever you purchase from Keep Digging, you got a 10% discount code there in the description to get 10% off your purchase. And speaking of 10% off, we got 3 wide out back here on the backstretch, coming down into 3 and 4. That is Brendan Brody coming through the middle of the track, trying to work around that 77 machine. And the 14 getting a little work out there as we're under caution from Christopher Pugliese. And they're at lap number 7. So there you see Pugliese into the outside wall. Not sure why this is not working the way it's intended. Pugliese ended up getting spun around there. So there you see Pugliese on the outside wall. Unsure exactly why we're having issues with our replay thing. Alright, let's see if we got this working now. There we go. Now we got the replay working. Pugliese ended up in that outside wall. Ends up getting punted around. Ends up collecting the 9 of Chris Stornez. Tough break there. As we're under our first caution here of the evening. Alright, so we got car 87 warning car awareness. So we're taking green flag once again here. I'm going to see if I can get that to move up a little bit. Cookie! And down here in the corner, number 1, 3 wide here in sections. Waylon McConnell now out front over top of Christopher Pendle. Trying to see here if I can get something changed real fast. See if that works. Hopefully it does, and we come through 1 and 2. 75 and McConnell on the outside. Here comes the 94 of Pendle. He's running one of them 1% designs that we talked about there just a moment ago as we work through off of turn 2 off into turn 3. Here comes Pendle down there on the inside of McConnell. Schneider right behind him there in the number 3, and there's Alex Tilley in that number 17 machine as he tries to work his way back towards the front. There's Travis Stroney in that number 77 as they come down in the front. There's the FFA 48 machine of Isaac Brock coming down here into turn number 1 as well. He's gaining on Stroney here as they come out of 2. Down the backstretch, it looks like Pendle's going to have a little bit of the lead for a brief moment as they come down the backstretch. Can he clear McConnell as they come down into corner number 3? Here comes the 3 of Rick Schneider. He's going to go through that open door down there way on the bottom. Going to see if he can make that stick here going through 3 and 4. As now here comes that 75 machine of Waylon McConnell. He's going to try to battle back on the outside there above Rick Schneider, but not able to quite get it done quite yet as they come storming down through the tri-oval down into corner number 1. Side by side, there you see the 9 and 14 side by side, and there's that sunset machine of the 4 of Brendan Brody. As they work down the backstretch for another time. Lap number 14 on the board as we storm down into corner number 3. Front to back, here we go. As we get set to roll here, the 77's up in that outside wall. He needs to get it down off of there. As they come out of 2 down the backstretch once again, we've got the 03 of Rick Schneider working on that 94 of Christopher Pendle as they come down into corner number 3 and 4. He's looking to the inside as Pendle takes him down to the bottom edge of the racetrack. There for third place, you see the 17 of Alex Tilley battling alongside the 75 of Waylon McConnell as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes the 88, though, of Jaden Wicks down there on that bottom side. It's going to be 3 wide coming across the stripe as they come down into corner number 1. That Burger King machine looking really strong so far here tonight as he gets around McConnell for that 4th place. As Cole is working on that bottom side, keeping, I guess, Tilley is sitting in 5th as the 43 of Josh Cole got around him there for 4th place. Now he's going to get up there and try to work on the 88 of Jaden Wicks. As now they come through 3 and 4 here. They come storming around. Matt Berry there in 9th. Daniel Scruggs in 10th. Brendan Brody there in 11th. A lot of single file racing here at the moment. Trying to keep an eye out for battles like we see got going on here for that 2nd place in the 1st. It's going to be the 88 of Jaden Wicks trying to get around the 3 of Schneider. And now we got almost 3 wide as we come down the backstretch into corner number 3. The 43 of Josh Cole holding everybody high there as we got one coming out of the pits. That was Isaac Brock. Not sure why he was down on the apron like that, but he's off the pace most definitely as he looks to have some problems here early in this one tonight. 18 laps into the race here this evening. Let's take a look at the stages real fast. Sorry again that this is so blurry, but we got stage 1 at lap 25. Stage 2 is at lap 50. Down the backstretch here, it looks like the 94 is trying to find a way to get around somebody to make something happen. That's the 94 of Christopher Pendle. And here comes Alex Tilley out there on the outside in that Burger King number 17, trying to have it his way as the 94 comes to pit road. Unsure if that's a scheduled stop or not as Pendle brings it onto pit road. Side by side is Jaden Wicks and Josh Cole for that front position. Rick Schneider in that 03 looking on behind him, trying to see where he would like to be. A lot of these drivers ended up I'm trying to see here. They all pitted underneath that lap 8 caution, except for a couple. Joseph Thomas did not. Brett Bray did not. Waylon McConnell, also another one who did not pit underneath that yellow flag, as he brings it into pit road now, it seems like. And Waylon McConnell bringing it in as well. So we got Waylon McConnell and Brett Bray coming to pit road this time, as Joseph Thomas is still out on track as they work through 1 and 2. Josh Cole still our race leader now, with Jaden Wicks right behind him in that number 88. Rick Schneider in that number 3 machine. Alex Tilley in the number 17. Daniel Krug's currently sitting in 5th, with Chris Garnez in 6th. Getting under fire, though, from Brendan Brody as they come off of 3 and 4 in that Sunset machine here tonight for Something Farms. Not exactly sure what that sponsor is. Can't quite get a close enough look to it to see what that sponsor is here this evening. As you see, go out on the bottom of the screen, we got Thomas and we got Thomas still in the pit lane there. That's Joseph Thomas on the bottom of your screen. You can see the pit stop counter going there as they come storming down the backstretch. Brandon Brody right there underneath the 9 of Chris Starnes as they come down into 3 and 4. Terry Fennell there in the 00, trying to work his way up through the field. Up here towards the front, it is Daniel Scruggs in the number 14, ahead or just behind Rick Schneider in that number 03. Still up front, though, it's Josh Cole and Jaden Wicks as we down on the lap 22. 3 laps to go here in the stage, if my calculations are correct. Hopefully everybody can make the distance that decided they wanted to pit there on lap 8 as we head down through. In the corner 3 and 4, that's 17 of Alex Tilley going way to the outside. Here comes the 14 of Alex Scruggs. Oh, I'm sorry, Daniel Scruggs, not Alex Scruggs, Daniel Scruggs. As they come across the stripe, it looks to be Alex Tilley coming across for that 4th position. Now he sets his sight on that 03. Not sure what group we have out here for that. Josh Cole and Jaden Wicks out here at the front. 3 wide, though, for that 3rd through 5th place between the 03 of Schneider, 14 of Scruggs, and the 17 of Tilley as they come storming down the backstretch down into 3 and 4. 2 laps to go in the stage, I believe. As here comes the 75, he's rolling on that bottom with fresher tires. That's Waylon McConnell trying to make up some ground, trying not to be a lap down or be the first car 1 lap down for when the caution flag flies here at lap 25 for the stage break. Josh Cole out front, Jaden Wicks there in 2nd, Alex Tilley there in 3rd, and there's that 75 of Waylon McConnell. He's really trying to push his way, pushing hard out there in front, trying to get back on that lead lap. As we got lap 24 showing on the board currently. Josh Cole there in 1st, Jaden Wicks there in 2nd, Daniel Scruggs 3rd, Alex Tilley 4th, Rick Schneider there in 5th. Final lap of the stage. Oh, no, that is going to be the stage. Josh Cole 1st, Jaden Wicks 2nd, Daniel Scruggs 3rd, Alex Tilley there in 4th, Rick Schneider in 5th. As they come across the stripe there for the win. As we'll see here if we can get a hold of Josh Cole. Josh Cole is with BS Motorsports. Well, as the driver come to pit road, see if we can get a hold of the BS Motorsports Josh Cole. Josh Cole, can you hear us okay?
Yes, sir.
Congrats on the stage win there for stage number 1. How's that track feeling and the car feeling for you here so far this evening?
Car feels great. Track feels a little grippy. Not really in the long run, but I took 4 tires when a lot of people didn't take tires at all, and I think that's what gave me the advantage on that stage.
Well, we saw some different strategies playing out there in stage 1 because we had that caution there at lap 8 or lap 7. You guys pitted at quite a few. You pitted at lap 8, but there was like 4 cars that did not pit. So I wonder what how the strategy is going to play out for them.
Yeah, tire wear is a big thing when it comes to auto glove, and I guess they just didn't catch the memo.
Well, that or do you think they might have something up their sleeve for later in the race?
More power to them. They take the set of tires, and then eventually they got a stage point there. That's even better.
Well, congrats on that stage 1 win. Who's your sponsors you'd like to give a shout out to for helping you get that stage 1 victory today?
Sponsors out on my car right now. It's actually not too pitch black, but Mochi made it with his 1% designs. I'd like to shout them guys out. They do great work, and they give me some nice paint schemes throughout the series.
Well, car looks great. Hopefully you can keep it in one piece as you battle back up towards the front there. I know there's some stiff competition out there tonight.
Appreciate it.
Well, that's Josh Cole with BS Motorsports. Hopefully we'll be talking to you later on.
All right, I hope so. At the end of the race.
So that'd be great, right?
Oh yeah, it's always great.
All right. Well, that was Josh Cole with BS Motorsports there, trying to get the job done there in that first play or in that stage 1 with the victory. Lights are out on the pace car. We're going to be going live. We're going to be going racing next time by. Everybody's getting lined up side by side as we come through. Three and 4 looking back onto that front stretch. Pace cars pulls off. Here we go. Drivers are going to find that loud pedal as we got Sonsgabber in the pit lane. Not sure what strategy this is, as everybody else is taking the green flag. He's going to end up going a lap down here. At least a lap down here at Auto Club, if I'm not mistaken, the way the drivers can run here. Depending if he had a drive-through penalty or not, I'm not sure exactly what went on with Danny Quidden there in that number 98 machine. As they work off of 2, you see everybody scatter. Oh, we got problems there towards the back. That's going to be Brett Bray and a bunch of other cars swerving around, trying to miss the 72 of Nathan Peacock, I think, as Nathan Peacock is off the pace a moment as they now work through 1 and 2. Jaden Wicks out there towards the front in that number 88, trying to battle along Daniel Scruggs. Alex Tilley, though, we said he had a strong car. He is back out front in that number 17. There comes Danny Puddin back out on track, a lap down, or going a lap down rather, as they work through 1 and 2. Shuffling for position as they come down the backstretch. Alex Tilley still out front. The 88 of Jaden Weeks trying to chase him down, leaves the bottom of the track open. That 14 of Daniel Scruggs, he's looking to see if he can try to get through on the bottom side. But look out, here comes the 03 of Rick Schneider coming through. He's going to try to push the issue there on the bottom side, coming through the tri-oval down in the corner number 1. Gets underneath the 14 of Daniel Scruggs in the corner number 1 and 2. Can that 3 of Rick Schneider hold on to it there for that third position? And we come down the backstretch here at lap 31. Up against that outside wall is Daniel Scruggs as they come down in the corner number 3 and 4. Looking farther back now, we've got that 48 machine of Isaac Brock and others back here toward the back. I kind of like that 29 car from Matt Schaefer. The throwback paint scheme on that machine with the 29 Goodwrench making its debut in 2001. As he works down the backstretch, lap 22. Alex Tilley, though, really putting it out front there. And but what we heard from Josh Cole is you really got to watch your tire wear. So hopefully Alex is keeping an eye on that as he's out front. Here comes Josh Cole there in that Mountain Dew pitch black. 1%'s design. As he looks down across the bottom of stripe down there in the corner number 1 and 2, trying to get underneath Brendan Brody there for that 5th position. Down the backstretch now, side by side for 8th place. That's the 94 of Christopher Pendle and the 66 of Ryan Robertson as they work down here in the corner. Down the backstretch. On the front stretch, down through the down across the tri-oval, down here in the corner number 1 and 2. It is there. You see the 14 of Daniel Scruggs, the 88 of Jaden Wicks. Brendan Brody there in 5th position. Christopher Pendle sitting in 7th. Single file so far. There you see the 48 of Isaac Brock, got FFA machine. Right behind him is Christopher Pugliese. Had some issues with Pugliese here earlier, as you see admin box proudly represented on the side of that 42 machine. Waylon McConnell in that number 12. Mike Schaefer, Brett Bray, Logan Spencer, Jamie, Joseph, Travis Stroney there in the 77. Joseph Thomas right behind him in that number 21. Chris Tornez, he had some problems. Looks like we had a car sliding up towards that outside wall. That's the 72 of Nathan Peacock having issues here tonight. As everybody seems single file as we see them trail off in the corner number 3 down there with Jaden Wicks there on the inside lane trying to make something happen in front of Daniel Scruggs. Jaden Wicks there in the 88, still trailing behind that 17 of Alex Tilley. 15 laps to go in stage number 2. As they work around 1 and 2 again, there's Alex Tilley out front. Jaden Wicks there in 2nd, and looks to be Brandon Brody getting a little loose, playing a little bit of Tokyo Drift through the turn 1 and 2, as now he gets it straightened back out down the backstretch. Last time I checked there, Brody, this is not a dirt track. You don't want to be sending it quite that sideways. In the corner number 3 and 4, Brody sitting there in the middle lane as he's got traffic now of Josh Cole coming underneath him. As he heads down through the tri-oval down here at Auto Club underneath the flag stand. Here comes Cole side by side with Robertson. Robertson on the high side. I think the higher groove is going to prevail a little bit because it's not going to wear the tires as much. But these grooves, as you see them, they're definitely a little bit for these drivers to handle as we're on board with Josh Cole here in that number 43 machine, our stage 1 winner. And we're looking on. You can see in front of him Christopher Pendle there in fifth. There you see Rick Schneider going clear to the bottom of the racetrack again. And these cars, I just feel like they're really hanging them out here. Just barely holding on to them as they're coming through the corners. Again, welcome to tonight's lineup of On the Pole. Here bringing you the Friggy Diggy Arca series from the Friggy Diggy Racing League. Getting some word though on the next season that they're going to be running. Might want to check them out. A little birdie might have told me that we might be setting up for Xfinity cars next season. As drivers come down through the turns 3 and 4, I believe. I'm not getting myself turned around here too bad. On lap 39, here we are coming out of 3 and 4. We got Jaden Wicks, Daniel Scruggs coming into pit road along with Brendan Brody. They're all hitting pit road here with 10 laps to go in stage number 2 rather. Alex Tilley out there in front. Rick Schneider there in second. Christopher Pendle there in third. Josh Cole currently running fourth. Our stage 1 winner. Tires do mean everything here at Auto Club, so hopefully these drivers that pitted, they're not going to lose too much time, as we've got a couple of them still working their way into pit road. Brendan Brody's on his way out. So is Jaden Wicks. Here comes some more of the leaders. Rick Schneider, Ryan, Christopher Pendle, Josh Cole, Isaac Brock, Kerry Pennell. Looks like we got many coming in here. Alex Tilley still stayed out, so we're going to see if that helps or hurts him here as Ryan Robertson comes down the track there and trying to see who last. So these drivers that are first through fifth last pitted at lap 26. So Alex Tilley here at lap 41 looks like might be. Hopefully he's keeping an eye on the fuel gauge. Try to save a little bit as we got just 8 more laps to go here in stage number 1, or stage number 2 rather. Stage number 2. Robertson sitting in second, Travis Strode in third, way back here towards the back. In that number 77, Mike Schaefer in the fourth position. Waylon McConnell on pit road. Christopher Pendle's currently sitting sixth, so the cars are getting strung out here as we're coming to the end of stage number 2. Alex Tilley still your leader out here out front. Josh Cole sitting here in 7th. In danger of going a lap down to Tilley. If Tilley can hold on, we will see, as he's got the 88. Jaden Wicks right behind him, who might get his lap back. Looks like Jaden Wicks does get his lap back from Alex Tilley. I don't think Tilley is really pushing all that hard, trying to save as much fuel as he can, hopefully getting to the end of the stage. Possibly keep an eye on that gap between him and Robertson as they come down, winding through the final laps here. Strode, he's clear on the backstretch, working out through turns 3 and 4 currently as he comes now back onto the front stretch. So we definitely have everybody strung out. Here comes Alex Tilley down pit road. That's going to hand the lead over to Robertson. As now Robertson comes through 3 and 4. Robertson may do another lap here. Hopefully Tilley doesn't get upset too much here, as he is our pole sitter. 6 laps to go here in stage number 1. We've got Robertson there in first, Strode second, Schaefer in third, Alex Tilley now in fourth as he's working his way back off of pit road here on the bottom of the racetrack. So he's trying to keep that lead alive as there comes the 72 of Peacock around. 94 of Chris Pendle. He's going to go around. He's going to drop Alex Tilley another position, but I don't think Tilley's going to really put up too much of that, as he's going to get back up to speed here rather quickly. Coming through 3 and 4 as he's under fire there from the 43 of Josh Cole. Stroni is in. Got the 29 of Mike Schaefer in second right now. Ryan Robertson coming in. Stroni coming out of the pits. When will Schaefer pit? Looks like Schaefer's coming in now with 5 laps to go here in stage number 2. So the race is heating up here as we got Josh Cole now in 4th, Pendle in 3rd, but they're going to come around and regain those laps, or regain those positions, as our leaders are down on pit road. Alex Tilley sitting 3rd will be sitting 3rd as they come across the line. You'll see that scoring grid kind of bounce up. There you go. Alex Tilley sitting 4th. Ryan Robertson still our leader in that number 66 machine, but he's going to end up getting past here, I'm quite certain, by the 94 as they come off of corner number 2. The 66 of Robertson smack dab in the middle of everything, as here comes Cole and Tilley to his outside. Wicks going to the inside. It's going to take that 66 of Robertson to get up a little bit to get up to speed, but everybody's hanging on here at lap 46 of 100. The 94 of Christopher Pendle, he's out front with Josh Cole right behind him, chasing him down. Here with about 3 laps to go in the stage 2, and now we're rolling through Here comes the 03 of Schneider. He's working the bottom side, looking to see if he can get underneath Jaden Wicks down here on the bottom side as well. Jaden Wicks going under the 94 as they come out of 3 and 4. It kind of gets a little bit tight there coming off the corner. Josh Cole has some problems as he comes off of 4. Ends up having to collect it, and not going to open the door for Alex Tilley there on the outside. Goes storming by along with that number 4, Brendan Brody, in that Sunset Farms machine. Again, I'm unsure of the sponsor on that. I just know it is a farm on the front, a farm logo on the front of that machine as they now work bound to backstretch. Unsure what's going on with the couple of the cars here, but I think it was at 94 that I'm kind of curious on the paint scheme of that one. Everything looks gray except for that whiteout spot underneath the sponsor there on the hood. That could be on purpose. I don't know. Looking at the back, it does kind of resemble that way. But again, I'm not completely sure. But Pendle doing a great job there in 3rd. Jaden Wicks in 2nd. Rick Schneider up here in front in 3rd. Josh Cole is falling back now a little bit. He's sitting back in about 6th as they come around the corner for the final time here to come the halfway. As they're battling for the stage points here, I do believe it's going to be Rick Schneider as your stage 2 winner. Danny Puddin had some problems coming into pit road, it seems. I had some problems up there on the outside wall. Tried to bring it down. I think he brought it down in front of somebody. I don't know. Unless he's out of fuel or something, he just ends up parking it. Tough break there for Danny Puddin here tonight. If we can get a hold of our Stage 2 winner, Rick Schneider. Out of SM Racing. Good evening, Rick.
Good evening.
All right, it's Adam Fligger here in the booth. Doing pretty well there through Stage 2. I think you come out with the win if I'm keeping track of everything correctly.
Yeah, I think I did.
So, that school car doing pretty well for you tonight.
Yeah, it is. It's working out great. Liking the longer route. Getting good tire wear.
Well, we've heard from other racers tonight that tire wear is huge here at Auto Club.
Yeah. So far I haven't been doing too bad. So.
Well, I think
can push a little harder.
Think you're going to be going green here real quick. So you want to real quickly give a shout out to your sponsors?
Yeah. To the Soul Bandit guys and to my teammates Waylon McConnell and Mike Schaefer.
Well, good luck as we will be starting Stage 3. I don't want to kind of distract you as you're coming down the backstretch, getting all lined up, ready to go. So good luck to you here in Stage 3.
Thank you, sir.
That's Rick Schneider, our Stage 2 winner. Green flag is out. We are down and away here at Auto Club to start the second half of the race here at lap 54. Down here in the corner number 1, there comes Rick Schneider there in that 03. Got Jaden Wicks on the inside. Here comes Alex Tilley, who's had a strong car here, but hasn't really had the car to really pull off the long run yet. There on the inside at number 17. Christopher Pendle, another driver to really keep an eye on, as he's another driver that had a strong car so far this evening. Been up here within the top 5, top 10 at least. And Brendan Brody, he's been a strong contender as well. Christopher Pendle, he's doing really well considering he started 16 laps, or 16 spots from the start he's in. So he's up 16 spots since the start of this race as we come down here in the corner number 1 for another time here tonight. And we got the 88 around, coming down through. Does he save it? Caution is going to be out, though, as Travis Strode. And looks like we have another car involved as well. That might be Jaden Wicks. Having problems. No, that's not Jaden Wicks. I'm trying to figure out who the other car is involved here as the yellow flag come out. There you see everybody kind of getting collected out there on that outside lane as they come down the backstretch. Jaden Wicks there. Looks to be we have some other drivers kind of scatter here in the back. Trying to see, we got Christopher Pendle across the bottom, Jaden Wicks across the bottom. Trying to see who else is here. Travis Strode, I know, had problems back here at the back. I'm trying to see who that other car is. That's the 21 of Joseph Thomas. I'm unsure what happened to Joseph here. Take another look at it here. As you'll see, Strode and Thomas get together. Here comes Strode down off of the track, heading straight for that inside wall, trying to get it straightened out before he gets there. Unfortunate, though, he does not, and he's going to end up taking the whole front end of that machine off as he comes down, hits the wall, and then comes screaming into the tires. A little bit of iRacing trickery there, as now the front clip comes off. Hood bends up, so iRacing might be a little late on the uptake on that one. Out front, though, we got Alex Tilley there in second. Rick Schneider back here in first. Drivers are lining up side by side here at lap 58. We're going to take a real quick commercial break and come back for the green flag. Alrighty, so we're getting set here, ready to rock and roll for another time here tonight. I want to thank everybody for tuning in here to Bigger Farm TV to watch on the pole this evening as we're getting it everything lined up. Lap 58, we're slowly closing into the end of this race. Car number 89, warning for situational awareness under caution. So that's going to Logan Spencer, that number 89 machine, as he's got some situational awareness and he needs to be aware of. Rick Schneider out front, though, as our control car, as the pace car leaves. We are coming back to the green flag Barney the flagman's going to wave that green flag. Fred just pulled off in that pace car. Down here across the stripe goes Rick Schneider as he gets an excellent restart here along with Alex Tilley there on the outside lane. As now it's Schneider and Tilley there in front. Daniel Scruggs there in third. And they come out of 3 and 4 down across the tri-oval. It is Alex Tilley out front of Rick Schneider. He's giving them a run for the money here down the front stretch as we hit lap 60 of 100 here tonight. Now here comes Schneider down on the inside. He's been really good. He's been happy with his tire wear so far tonight and really liking the long green flag runs if he can keep it under his belt. But back here, you can see everybody still fighting for positions. Down there on the bottom side, that's the 48 of Isaac Brock going below Christopher Pendle. And on the ice side there is Travis Stroney. And they're 3 wide in front of them. As it looks like the 42's getting loose, tags the 9, and there we have a collision. And the 42 gets spun up into the wall, ends up getting picked up, spinning around. That's Christopher Pugliese there in that 42 machine. Having some issues here tonight for him. As there you see the 75 of Waylon McConnell. He was up front for portions of this race as well. Ends up back here with damage on that machine. So here at lap 61, we're under caution yet again. See if we can catch what happened here between some of these drivers. There you see them up in the wall. The 42 getting whipped around by the number 21. The 21 coming back down the track. Collects the 75. That 21's having a hard, rough day as well as everybody's trying to scurry around the 42 of Christopher Pugliese up here and on the top side of the racetrack. Take one more look at it here. There you see the 9 kind of get loose, push up into the 42. The 42 ends up getting picked up, whipped around. There you see the 21 getting beaten around. And Travis Stroney up there on the outside wall, pushing along the 9. There goes the 72 of Nathan Peacock down there on the inside. A lot of drivers taking this opportunity to pit. Christopher Pendle out front. And then Peacock there in second. Lights are out on the pace car. They are getting lined up side by side yet again here through 3 and 4, I believe. Yes. No, 1 and 2. I'm sorry, 1 and 2. That was Auto Club 2 there, Royal Purple. Christopher Pendle getting a great restart there on the outside, and right behind him, Josh Cole, another strong driver here tonight. Nathan Peacock there in the 72 with Alex Tilley in the 17. Alex Tilley up there on the high side. Oh, as looks like we're getting a little tight there through 1 and 2 as they work onto the backstretch. As we're watching side by side here, sorry my voice is kind of getting a little worn here tonight. Like I said, I'm struggling with some sinus and allergy issues as it's that time of year again. Trying to get them cleared up as quickly as I can. Here's Travis Stroney in at number 77. Pendle is way out front though, as you see the cluster of cars here. 3, 4, maybe, 3, maybe 4 wide as they come out of corner number 2 down the front stretch. Four wide, there you see the 03 of Schneider working his way through, getting up there to the bumper of Jaden Wicks as they come down the backstretch. Josh Cole there in second. Pendle, where is Pendle at? Way down here, getting into corner number 3 as Josh Cole is trying to chase him down along with Rick Schneider. Josh Cole knows the tire wear here, knows what he needs to try to do. And here comes Rick Schneider as he's working up through the field now. He's up to second place. Or, I'm sorry, up here to third place as Josh Cole is second. Ryan Robertson fourth, and that number for 66, Jaden Wicks. And Brendan Brody sitting back here in 6th position. On the backstretch here for another time. Lap 68 of 100. We got Brett Bray here in the number 60. Waylon McConnell in the number 75, working his way back up through the field after a couple mishaps here tonight. Daniel Scruggs in the number 14. He's been up and down like a yo-yo here tonight as he's sitting back here in 13th position. Mike Schaefer back here in 14th. Up front, though, it's Christopher Pendle, Rick Schneider, and Ryan Robertson there in the number 66. Josh Cole Possibly lose another spot to Brendan Brody as they work through 3 and 4 onto the front stretch, or I'm sorry, through 1 and 2 onto the back stretch. As Brody's getting a run there on the 43 of Josh Cole. Laps are slowly clicking down here at Auto Club. We got Chris Pendle there in first, Rick Schneider second, Ryan Robertson there third, Brendan Brody fourth, Josh Cole fifth, Jaden Wicks sixth. Seventh is going to be Isaac Brook, Waylon McConnell there in eighth, Brett Bray ninth, Alex Tilley there in 10th. Unfortunately for Alex Tilley, he was our pole sitter. He was our pole sitter for the evening, so I'm hoping maybe he can work his way back up through the front, but there's some strong competition here tonight at Auto Club with Christopher Pendle out front there. Rick Schneider in second, Ryan Robertson in third. As we're heading down the front stretch here again, that's Rick Schneider coming across the line. Isaac Brock there on the outside of Jaden Wicks with with Waylon McConnell behind him. Isaac Brock there in that number 48 FFA sponsored machine as he works off of 2. Everybody fighting for those last minute positions as we got less than 30 laps to go here in the Friggy Diggy Arca series here tonight at Auto Club. Here in second, that is the 03 of Schneider with Christopher Pendle out front. Ryan Robertson in third, Josh Cole fifth, with Brendan Brody up here in fourth. So Brendan Brody doing a pretty decent job here tonight, getting that car to work up through the field. But Christopher Pendle, our biggest mover of the night, he is up 20 positions from where he started, and he's currently leading this race here with a little less than 30 to go. Ryan Robertson there in third, Brendan Brody fourth, Josh Cole fifth, Waylon McConnell sixth, as he's got company from Jaden Wicks down there on the inside. Isaac Brook looking on there right behind him. And there's the 60 of Brett Bray coming into your picture now as they work off of 4 down through the tri-oval. It's going to be Jaden Wicks losing a couple positions there as he tries to get something more to happen as they come down into corner number 1. Christopher Pendle there working in that first position. Off of 2 down the backstretch. Now he's coming up onto some lap cars. As you see there in front of him, that is a lap car in front of Pendle. Rick Schneider right behind him. Rick Schneider doing all he can to slowly catch Pendle. Laps are winding down. Can Schneider get up there? I know he's got a car that's fast, and we heard from himself that he really likes the longer runs. So as long as this stays the long run, he may find himself in victory lane here tonight. As currently he's running second down through 1 and 2. Ryan Robertson in third. As we're on board with Robertson onto the backstretch. Schneider still slowly gaining on that number 94 Pendle as they work down here into 3 and 4. Pendle gaining on that lap car. I'm thinking if I was Pendle, I'd be trying my hardest to get to the lap car and try to get him in between me and Schneider to give myself a little bit of room to get away. But Schneider also knows that if Pendle gets around that lap car, he's going to make quick work of it as well. So that's one thing here. As he gets right up to the bumper of Pendle coming down into corner 1 and 2, Schneider goes low, Pendle goes high. Working off of 2, Schneider and Pendle side by side. And we see back there a little farther, Cole and Brody going side by side coming off of 2. Cole's going to overtake Brody as they come back down here in the corner number 3. Ryan Robertson there in third. Brody there in 5th with Josh Cole moving up to 4th. So Christopher Pendle back here loses the spot to Rick Schneider, but he's not losing ground too much as he's right on the bumper of Schneider as now they're coming up to that lap car. 25 laps to go here tonight. As now Pendle goes to the inside of Schneider. Going to see if he can get it to stick as they come off a 2 to recapture that lead. Drag race down the backstretch. That's 72 of Nathan Peacock. He's ahead of him. He is your lap car. That is going to throw a monkey wrench into somebody's lane. We'll just have to see whose lane it is unless they single file it by. As Pendle's working there on the inside lane. Now he's coming to pit road. So that's going to end the lead over to Schneider. So Schneider out front, working around the 72 of Peacock. As now there comes Ryan Robertson, Josh Cole there in third. Brendan Brody in fourth. Waylon McConnell there in fifth. Where is Alex Tilley? Alex Tilley is currently sitting in eighth. Try to see if we got any more takers down pit road. But we have Joseph Thomas sitting on pit road. Nathan Peacock, I think, came to pit road. No, Nathan Peacock did not come to pit road. My mistake there. Terry Pendle came to pit road, though, at lap 75. Lap 76 was Christopher Pendle. Rick Schneider out front. He's up 10 positions from where he started the race. So a lot of late bloomers here, well, back of the pack to front, I should say, as some of these drivers had trouble in qualifying, but they know how they went through, maybe made a couple adjustments to the cars throughout the night, and now they're sitting in a decent spot to try to bring this one home. With 22 laps to go, there might be one more pit stop these drivers have to make. In fact, I'm quite certain there's going to be one more pit stop these drivers are going to have to make as we see Josh Cole going to the inside of Robertson as he comes through 3 and 4. Josh Cole in that Mountain Dew pitch black machine coming across the stripe this time by in second place. Jaden Wicks in. Isaac Brock in. The two more drivers down pit road as Rick Schneider is out front. Last pitting at lap 61. Josh Cole here in second. Last pitted at lap 61. Waylon McConnell sitting in fourth. Josh Cole third. We'll see how these play out here as they come around another lap. Rick Schneider's coming in, along with Brett Bray, Mike Schaefer. Jaden Wicks is on his way out. Isaac Brock on his way out. So we're getting the money stop underway here with 20 laps to go. Ryan Robertson now as your leader. And they come back through 1 and 2. Around 3 and 4. Looks like Robertson's coming in. Cole's coming in. Waylon McDonald's going to come in. Alex Tilley, he's going to stay out another lap. Travis Stroney, he's going to stay out another lap. Here comes Daniel Scruggs, he's coming in. And was our race leader, the 94 of Pendle. As he last pitted at lap 76, he's going to be coming around and hopefully retake that lead here soon. Unless Tilley and Stroney may have saved in that, but I highly doubt they would have. A little bit of a gamble here on their part. I don't know when they're coming in. As they come off of the back stretch there, you see a car having problems there on the inside. Alex Taylor looks like he's coming to pit road this time. Christopher Pendle now here in second place as he comes flying around. Remember, he was one of the first cars to come to pit road here in this second group. As he's now out front, Tilly is in. Christopher Pendle coming through 3 and 4, I believe it is. Yeah. Coming across the stripe, Alex Tilly is in. So our pole sitter's getting tires and fuel, and he will be down and away here hopefully shortly. And he's going to take all 4 tires. Christopher Pendle coming around. Alex Tilly may be going a lap down. No, he will not. But he'll be down quite a few spots here as he's trying to regain and get up to speed. Ryan Robertson sitting in second. Christopher Pendle up there in first. Rick Schneider in third as he's now going to try to chase down that 66 of Ryan Robertson. Josh Cole sitting in fourth. Jaden Wicks in fifth. We have some great cars up here, and we have problems. Joseph Thomas and Christopher Pugley's getting collected together here underneath this yellow flag. We'll see here. This is Joseph Thomas. There's the 42. Not sure exactly what happened there. Of why the 42 just ended up slamming into the 21 of Joseph Thomas. Robertson out front as our leader. Looks like the 14 of Daniel Scruggs. He's going to try to get the wave around here with 15 laps to go. Well, this is going to be interesting the way some of this is lined up as we see Christopher Pendle towards the back. He pitted again here at lap 85. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all goes and comes about here tonight. We come around the corner here, off corner number 4. or corner number 2. I mean, everybody's getting side by side. It's all getting ready for the last 13 laps of the race here tonight at the Friggy Diggy Arca Series from Auto Club. Green flag is out. The 66 of Robertson getting a great restart there with 13 laps to go. We have problems in the back. That looks like Isaac who was back here? Not sure who was back there in the back. They ended up getting collected there off of the restart. We got problems there with, looks like, Brett Bray in that number 60 machine as they come off of 2, getting a little loose. Alex Tilley up here in 3rd now. Rick Schneider in 2nd. Robertson still holding on to the lead here in the corner number 3 and 4. But he's got to keep an eye on that mirror as Rick Schneider, we know, has a great car. As they come back down through the start-finish line area, everybody single file for the most part. Looks like somebody was up in the grass, but not seeing anything here. As we see Waylon McConnell there in the number 75, dropping back to 14th position as the 48 of Isaac Bruck goes around on the outside. Laps winding down here. We got Rick Schneider there in 2nd, Alex Tilley in 3rd. That is our pole sitter. So it's going to be interesting to see if our pole sitter can come out and at least win the race. He struggled in the stages, but can he be here at the end? That is what we're trying to find out and see. He last pitted at lap 83. Robertson pitted at lap 81. Schneider pitted at lap 80. Jaden Wicks, however, he pitted at lap 79. And here comes Josh Cole. He last pitted at lap 85. Under caution there. So it's going to be interesting to see how some of these drivers play it out here as Josh Cole moves up here into that 6th position. 11 laps to go. We got a driver getting a little loose there on. Here we go. Robertson down in the corner number 3. Tilley getting around the 03 of Schneider. On the backstretch. Through turns 1 and 2, down the backstretch yet again. It's Robertson, Tilley, Schneider, followed by Stroney now in that number 77 as Josh Cole. And looky here comes Pendle working his way back up to the front. He also pitted at lap 85. So Josh Cole and Pendle, I'm wondering if they saved a set of tires and maybe grabbed a set there on that last caution and seeing if that helps them get up towards the front here as the laps wind down. As you see, they were both working very hard. Now in the corner number 1 they come again with Robertson leading. Tilley 2nd, Schneider there in 3rd. Josh Cole and Pendle trying to find a way around Stroney there in that 4th position as they're sitting both 5th and 6th respectively. In the corner number 3, they go for another time here with that pitch black Mountain Dew machine going down there on the inside as Pendle stays to the high side, getting into that outside wall a little bit. Cole trying to get a little bit of drafting help off of that. Brennan Brody battling the likes of the 94 Pendle as Pendle's trying to work his way back towards the front, but he's falling back a little bit off of Cole as Cole's getting up here to that 77 machine of Stroney. Down there on the inside, 6 laps to go. We got Alex Tilley out front getting around Robertson as they come down the backstretch. Drag racing down here in the corner number 3. Robertson knows he might be in trouble with Tilley because Tilley's got a couple lap newer tires. We'll see how that plays out. But Josh Cole, he's really pushing here as he's getting up here into 4th position around Stroney. Now he's really going to try to hammer down here in 6 laps to see if he can get up there to that front group. Stroney pulls in behind Cole. Robertson pulls in behind Schneider now as Schneider worked his way around Robertson. Tilley out on the outside. Here comes Schneider down on the inside. Definitely going to keep an eye on these 2 cars also with Pendle and Stroney as Stroney's trying to get, or Pendle's trying to get up there to Stroney. And Cole as he's now back to the bumper of Cole as they work through 3 and 4, 5 laps to go. Alex Tilley still out front. Somebody take a hard left there on the pit road. That was Nathan Peacock. Bringing it hard left on the pit road. Tilley out front. Schneider there in second, giving it all he's got. As they come through 1 and 2 onto the backstretch, Schneider is there. Can he make it happen here as the laps are winding down? There you see everybody coming off of 2 down here into 3 and 4. Jaden Wicks back here in 9th. In that number 88 UPS machine, he's looking to see if he can get to the... I'm sorry, Christopher Pendle there. Now I'm getting myself turned around here. Back here with Cole as he's going to the outside, Cole to the inside. We know those 2 drivers have the precious tires, but just unsure if that's going to pull off for them or not. And they got to get up here to these front 3. 3 laps to go. Schneider running side by side. Cole Pendle running side by side. Now coming down the backstretch. They're slowly gaining, but I just don't know if there's enough laps for them to gain up here. As Schneider looks to the bottom side again. Here comes Tilley. He's sticking kind of to the middle. Robertson trying to run the same line as Schneider. Trying to work off that trap. Gets into that outside wall. Coming off of 4. Down through the tri-oval. It's going to be 2 laps to go here at Auto Club. Chris Darnez, he's having issues. He's crashed somewhere along the track. Guy number 9 having a rough day today. Alex Tilley still out there in front, working around the lap car of Nathan Peacock as he's working his way back out onto the track. Here comes Rick Schneider, though. He's still not giving up. And Pendle, he hasn't given up yet either as he's coming up through here. Final lap. Not sure who's going to be able to bring it out here to hold on to the lead. Alex Tilley still out front, but Schneider knows his lap times are coming down. Or his laps are... This is it. So this is his final time. Can he get up there to Tilley? As Robertson's there, and so is Pendle there in 4th position. Down the backstretch. Side by side, here they come. Single file into 3 and 4. Robertson a little higher than Schneider as they work through the corner. It is going to be Tilly, though, coming out with the win here at Auto Club if nothing crazy happens. It looks like we got Tilly as first. It's going to be Robertson and or Schneider in I believe it's going to be Schneider in second, or is it Robertson? That's a really close, really close finish there. We'll look at the checkered flag here as they come around the corner, trying to see where that scoring loop is. There you see Robertson on the high side, Schneider on the inside. So far, my scoring ticker claims that it is Robertson who got the win as they come through the restart zone. Where's that line at? Oh boy, that is close between Robertson and Schneider. That is really close between Schneider and Robertson. So as the laps are done now, we will take a look at our results. As Tilly is currently burning it down there on the front stretch. Alex Tilly there in first, Ryan Robertson second, Rick Schneider in third, Christopher Pendle there in fourth, Josh Cole fifth, Travis Strode there in sixth, Mike Schaefer there in seventh, Brendan Brody there in eighth, Isaac Brock there in ninth, Terry Fennell 10th, Brett Bray in 11th, Logan Spencer 12th, Jamie Stevens there in 13th, Jaden Wicks 14th, Wayland McConnell there in 15th, Chris Starnez there in 16th, Daniel Scruggs 17th. Nathan Beacock there in 18th. Christopher Pugliese there in 19th. Joseph Thomas will finish out the field in 20th. Danny Saltzgaber there in 21st. Matthew Semple there in 22nd. Alrighty, so let's see if we can get with our race winners or our so Jimmy ended up having problems with a blown motor after he got all the repairs. So that ended him up in 13th position there tonight. I think that's who that was. Let's see here. All right, we got Rick Schneider. Where's Rick Schneider? Good evening, Rick. We speak once again.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. I thought you had a decent car there tonight. Just unfortunate you weren't able to pull it off there at the end.
Yeah, I was pushing those tires a little bit, and Alex is fast pretty much everywhere we go. Hats off to him.
Well, you did get the stage 2 win over top of Alex. I don't know if Alex was going for stage points or if he was truly going for the win, because didn't really see too much of him until the end there.
Yeah, right.
But great job getting that third place finish. Who's your sponsors you want to give a shout out to for getting you that podium finish tonight?
Give a shout out to that Skull Bandit team, and again, my teammates Wayland McConnell and Mike Schaefer. It's always a blast racing on Sunday nights with everybody.
You put that 03 in the victory lane. It's a great job, or not victory lane, but onto the podium. So great job with that, and hopefully you can take some of this into next week.
Yeah, hopefully. Easter Sunday, we are racing, I take it, right?
No,
Oh, we are not racing Easter Sunday.
no, we're not ready. So that's kind of my bad. I guess I should have said in 2 weeks. Can you take this for 2 weeks from now?
I'm hoping. I'm hoping, buddy. That's two third place finishes back to back. Hopefully, maybe next week, next race, we can get that win.
Well, hopefully. Let me see if I can get the schedule up, but I can let you know what track that is. Looks like we are going to Kansas on April 7th for 134 laps. So should be a good one.
Absolutely, looking forward to it.
So hopefully you can take some of this momentum. Hopefully you don't lose some over Easter vacation there.
Absolutely not, right?
So congrats again on that third place finish, and we'll be seeing you next race.
All right, Adam. You have a great night.
You too, there, Rick. All right. That was Rick, our third place finisher. We're getting with our second place, Ryan Robertson, if I can find him. There we are. Ryan Robertson and Alex Tilley are both on the same team, so their team got first and second, so that ought to be interesting to see how this goes. Good evening, Ryan. How are you?
Good, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well, and notice your team took 1 and 2 tonight.
Yeah, we did. Somehow was able to back up the corner in the last lap and get past the 03. Didn't expect it, but yeah, we took 1-2, so pretty good night for us.
Well, I'll say this much: I do not know what the interval is between Robertson and or between Schneider and yourself.
It was 5/1000s.
Okay, I was gonna say because it was close. Because on my end, I just see .00, so I don't have that extra.
0.005.
I don't have that next number to really separate it.
Right.
But we did look at it on the broadcast, and we know it was a bumper in your favor. They're coming off a corner number 2 or corner number 4, but that was a great race there to the end.
Yeah, definitely was a lot of great racing. Hopefully the people that watched enjoyed it. It was definitely fun. A lot of crazy strategy. That last caution kind of took a lot of that away, so would have been interesting to see how that played out had that not happened.
Well, there was still some strategy going on with that as well, as the fourth place driver pitted. Fourth and fifth place drivers both pitted.
Right, yeah. I know 94, he had pitted earlier than we did, so he wasn't going to make it on gas. So he probably appreciated that caution coming out. I only had half a lap left by the time we finished, so I wasn't going to make it either. But yeah, we saved our tires. Luckily, the caution didn't come out, that much longer after we had pitted under green. So that definitely helped out. But they were coming. If we had a few more laps, it would have been really interesting.
Oh yeah, it would have been interesting to see how they would have. Because I don't know if they saved a set of tires or not for that caution.
Yeah, that was their last set. I still had a set in case, like say, we went a couple laps after that. What ended up being the last caution. Our team actually had an entire set left just in case, but who knows? That probably would have been a little too late.
Well, you had a great finish here in second place, putting it on the podium. Who's your sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Give a shout out to my teammates, Tilly, good job on the win. Definitely want to shout out Rick. That was a great race at the end. And definitely Travis. He struggled for a bit, but I think getting sixth place for him after getting involved in a few wrecks is definitely a good finish for him.
You definitely put on a show there. A lot of great racing tonight. Really didn't know which driver was going to finish where. I mean, Pendle, that 94, he came up 17 positions. He finished 17 positions to the good, so.
Yeah, he didn't qualify, so and I think he anticipated the beginning being a little crazy, and he wasn't wrong.
Well, like I said, congrats on your second place finish. Can you take some of this momentum and not lose it next week whenever we're off for Easter and bring it with you when we go and hit Kansas the week after?
Yeah, I think I have Kansas a little bit better handled. This actually isn't one of my better tracks, but I can't complain for a second place finish at a track that's not my favorite.
Well, and not just the second place finish, but a photo finish for second place.
Right, yeah, it ended up being exciting. So, I was looking at the relative, hoping it would click over right before we got there. It didn't. So, yeah, that was definitely fun.
It was fun for us to watch too. So you have a great night. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate it.
Good evening, Alex.
How's it going?
It's going well. So you qualified pole, but you didn't win any of the stages. Was that kind of part of your strategy tonight?
Well, I would have liked to win the stage, but I think the part of our strategy prevented us from winning the stage. I was just trying to save all my sets of tires in case we needed them come the end of the race, and the guys that took tires there drove past and got all the stage wins. But I kind of figured that if we started doing that, we weren't going to win any stages, but it ended up working out for us in the end.
Well, you won the main part, and that's winning the race. So I mean, stage points do help a lot, but winning the race is, I don't know, sometimes a little better.
Yeah, winning the race is definitely a lot of fun. The stages are nice. You get all those points in the middle of the race, but I still had some decent stage finishes, even though I didn't win them. But I was gladly going to sacrifice the stages for a better chance to win the race. And I'm not sure by the time the cautions fell the way they did, if the strategies really gave me a better chance to win the race or not. But I was still able to get it done there. I think that I was trying to save gas on that last run, and I think that we had just pitted when that last caution came out, so I think that helped us a little bit because we had a little bit fresher tires than everybody else in front of us, me and a couple other guys that were behind me. But I think that did end up playing a factor a little bit for me there at the end.
Well, and I know Pendle, when that caution came out, that last caution of the night, when it came out, I was wondering how Pendle was going to do with them fresh tires, and he got himself back up into fourth position, so he was coming.
Yeah, the tires were such a big deal tonight. So yeah, I'm not surprised that he made it so far back up to the front. But like I said, I know that being and my teammate Travis were on the same strategy there, and we had just pitted when the caution came out, so we virtually had fresh tires on that last restart too, maybe just 1 or 2 laps on them. So I think that gave us a little bit of an edge over everybody that was in front of us.
Well, your teammate definitely gave a great finish there. Did you happen to be watching in the rearview mirror at all coming across the line, or were you just focused on crossing the line?
Well, the 03 was giving me a little bit of a run there at the end, so I was trying to make sure I stayed in front of him. But yeah, definitely coming out of that last corner, I was watching the leaderboard there, hoping that the 66 would get P2, and he did. So that's back-to-back weeks. We got a Freedom United 1-2 finish, so we will take that, and I think we're off next week for Easter, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll look to keep that running in a couple weeks at Kansas, I think it is.
Yes, Kansas is in 2 weeks, April 7th. We got off next week for Easter.
Alrighty, sounds good.
So,
just real quick before I go, I do want to shout out both my teammates, 66 Ryan Robertson and 77 Travis Stroney. They're a lot of fun to work with during the race. And my half teammate, Josh Cole, I'm still going to shout him out, even though he's not technically on our team in this league. He's still a big part of our team, and I enjoy racing with him. And I know that he helps run this league a lot, so I'll give him a shout out too.
Well, who's your sponsors? You have any sponsors you want to shout out to?
Yeah, let's shout out BK, Have It Your Way. And yeah, we'll get a nice Whopper to celebrate tonight, I guess.
Whopper and a large fry, right?
Whopper, large fry, large Coke, and also Sprint Victory Lane, maybe a couple beers.
No better way to celebrate, right?
No, sir.
All right. Well, you enjoy your victory celebration tonight. Hopefully, you can carry this momentum with you into Kansas, and hopefully we might see a 1-2-3 finish from your team at Kansas. Who knows?
Well, I sure hope so. I guess we'll be seeing, huh?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see, and just
sure.
hope it plays out well.
Oh yeah, hopefully it does.
So you have a great night. Enjoy that victory, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Alrighty, thank you. See you.
Alrighty, so that was Alex Tilley there from the Freedom United Motorsports with Ryan Robertson, bringing home the victory here tonight. some definitely had some drivers with some mechanical snafus tonight. But ended up some great racing as well, as we had a photo finish there for second place as they were coming across the line. So hope everybody enjoyed tonight's race here from Auto Club. It is on the pole. We will be back at it hopefully again tomorrow night. We'll have to see how I'm doing as this whole sinus problem prevails. With the with the, who is it tomorrow night? That is I'm losing my mind. Tomorrow night's race is with the, oh, crap. I know it's for James Wagner's Welding Gen 6 Series, brought to you by the, I can't remember the dang, I'm drawing a blank on the league at the moment. The Roughneck Racing, that's it, Roughneck Racing, tomorrow night. So come check us out tomorrow night for that race. And then we'll be back for our finale, I believe, our finale for the Tri-Track Modifieds by High Mom Lens. So we'll get with them that night. So everybody have a wonderful evening tonight. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. We will catch you around the racing world here this week. Thanks for watching.